Hey guys, what's going on here? My name is AU, and today I have a discussion for you guys. A little bit kind of different. This is a 100% opinion based, obviously. I put my 2 cents in. You guys put in your 2 cents in the comments. I apologize. I don't know how this will go. I'm super duper like jacked right now, so if I'm gonna be like jittery and whatever, I don't know why. I'm just like super duper. I guess you can say hype. I say jacked. I don't know, but let's do this. So it's obviously opinion based. But I definitely want this to be open discussion, totally. So a lot of comments, definitely put out your opinion, whatever you think. But the topic today is what channel should Super be on whenever it gets over here in the States. And obviously the forerunner, everybody's thinking, oh, Toonami. But I don't know how many of you know this, but Nickelodeon actually have their hands on the GT license, I believe. If you go on their website, I don't know about now, but definitely a few, for years. I'm going to check right now as I'm recording, Nickelodeon.com. I would be really surprised if it's still up there, but as of like last year, because I remember I watched Dragon Ball Z, Wrath of the Dragon. I watched Dragon Ball Z Wrath of the Dragon on Nickelodeon.com. But Nickelodeon actually has their hands on the Dragon Ball GT license. Because you can go on their, you used to be able to go on their website and you can watch a bunch of Dragon Ball Z stuff. Dragon Ball GT and Dragon Ball Z stuff. It's not on there, I just checked. But it used to be a thing. So it very well could be back on Nickelodeon. But what channel should it be on? I'm going to pretty much keep it with Toonami and Nickelodeon. Or Cartoon Network, I guess we should be technically calling it. But which one would be better? And oh god, I'm sick. For those of you who are like, oh dude, why put it on Nickelodeon? That makes no sense, you know. Toonami, dude, all the way. And this is where you gotta think for the future. If you want to see Dragon Ball Z, or not Dragon Ball Z, but the Dragon Ball universe to stay for a long time, it might be best if it's on Nickelodeon. The reason why I say that is because if we put it on Nickelodeon, kind of like whenever they used to put, because I don't know, whenever I was a kid, they'd have the kids shows during the day, and then they'd begin to start putting the older kids shows in the evening, like the shows that the teenage kids would watch, which means the 10-year-olds would watch rather than 7-year-olds. You know what I'm saying? So if they did that, put it on that time slot, that may be best, because then we can create a new generation of fans. Because we would still be watching it. The Dragon Ball fans right now wouldn't care what channel it's on. They'd watch it, obviously. Not obviously, but from me standpoint, I don't care what channel it's on, as long as it's on there. But if we can get a new generation of fans into the universe, that's gonna be money. Because if we can keep this thing alive for generations after generations, you know how crazy that would be. It already made it to, I guess we'd call this the 2nd generation. How about the 3rd and the 4th? How crazy would that be? And I think the best bet, if we put it on primetime Nickelodeon, I don't know if they would go for it, but it very well could happen. Like, I'm not saying no to it, and that would be maybe the best place to put it. But if you put it on Toonami, this is when I'm going to start talking about Toonami. You go for that nostalgia factor, and that's probably going to get better ratings. It's going to get better ratings if it gets on Toonami, because it's so hard to beat nostalgia. And if you have Dragon Ball back, new episodes of Dragon Ball, it wasn't new episodes back then. Just because it was so weird how everything was worked out back then. But now it's a new show, new episodes coming out on Toonami. Nostalgia's hitting. That may be it. That's probably definitely going to be the thing that's going to get more ratings. But I don't know. If we can get it on Nickelodeon, and if we can get the right, I don't care what channel, just a kids channel in general, if we can get the right time slot, and hopefully the appreciation, I don't know. If we can just establish a new generation of fans, like get these kids, because a lot of kids do. I'm not saying like, if you're stuck in this community, you're going to have the idea that, oh dude, Dragon Ball is so popular right now. It's really not. Like, if you go to the mainstream, like, if you look at mainstream, how everything's going, Dragon Ball is not what people are talking about. Back in the day, Dragon Ball was definitely, it was mainstream. No doubt about it, it was mainstream. But if we can, that'd be so crazy if we can get it mainstream. I might actually make a separate video about how to make Dragon Ball mainstream again. But put it down in the comment section down below. This might be a short discussion. I might have more to say. I might think of something. But put down in the comment section down below what channel you think we should what channel Toei should get the license to. And hopefully Funimation picks it up and dubs it, but whatever. Because that'd be really cool if Nickelodeon, but it seems so unlikely. Just because now if I stop and think about it, because I don't know. But that would be really cool. And that would be what's best for the longevity and the future of Dragon Ball Z, but I don't know. It's definitely going to go to toonami. It's not definitely going to be, but it makes the most amount of sense that it'd go to toonami. It'd get better ratings, but man, that'd be cool if we can get some young kids into Dragon Ball Z and they're talking about Dragon Ball at school. It'd carry over, and then it'd be another generation of people loving Dragon Ball. I don't know. This is my 2 cents. So if you guys differ, you guys think I'm stupid, if I'm not thinking correctly, because like I said, I'm jacked. I was really calmed down there in recording, which is I was upset because I'm so like, oh, I feel like I just want to pump all the iron right now. But anyway, I think I babbled on for too much. Put down a comment section down below also if you want to. I don't care. But it's just like what should I talk about next? So I want to do a discussion every week. That'd be cool. Just anything related to Dragon Ball that would be interesting. I would love to talk about. So I think that's gonna do for me. I'm AU, and I'm going to get the freak out of here. See you guys.